Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Sooners will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buffaloes offense will get the first swing of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it, open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the tailback. Nice move to keep moving. Still running at the... Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Dances away from one. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it, open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. So Oklahoma's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay. It's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
On second down, he'll let it fly. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners have this offense rolling. Trying to find his man on first down. He's right on target.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's back to throw on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Romanowski. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Obliterates him, still on the move. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Henry. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to pass, it's Schuster. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Fast motion from the offense. Back to the ground with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now they'll run the draw. Fakes his man out. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. So after the first down run, here's second down. The inside handoff. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
And all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Buffaloes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, man.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. On the move, he fires. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Sooners have their offense in high gear. The give out of the gun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. On the ground, it's Romanowski. And the Sooners pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. He leaves it with his back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. 3rd down after the run. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a crease at the 20. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Sooners have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Now improvising. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next move yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches, but you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Wants to throw. It's Schuster. Using his feet to buy time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. Running back searching for a hole. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver shows motion. On the run, it's Henry. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Henry. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Number 14 in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Cal found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Berkeley. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with something to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Turbin. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air, it's Schuster. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wide out in motion. Using his legs, it's Montgomery. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Now the play fake. He makes a catch. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They'll throw it on first down. Gets rid of it. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. On the run, fires downfield. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. To throw, it's Schuster. Buying some time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. He wants to throw. Coming after it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking downfield, it's Schuster. Still looking, on the move. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Romanowski. Gotta be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Starting this third quarter on the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down for this offense. They move the tight end all over. Looking to throw. He finds his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Forced out of the pocket. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
Yeah, and the QB decided to take it himself. He got a little bit of pressure, you could see, and decided to take off, scramble, and couldn't get the first down, and now it's 4th down decision time. No matter where it is on the field or what the distance is, you know there's a chance. We still might go for it.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to throw, it's Schuster. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him for the sack.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Plows through the defense.
Hold offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll go to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds.
Holding. Receive the key.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Reads it, fires complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Back to pass, it's Schuster. Dances away to buy time. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Defenders have to know, I know you want to hit the quarterback, you have to pull up. They get hit with the roughing the passer, and it's a fresh set of downs for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go to the counter play. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, it's Contreras. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. A little release to the back. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
Brings up 2nd down.
They go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to get to it. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Wants to return it. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Receive team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll run play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Snares it outside, it's Williams. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. He'll keep it himself. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Shows him the stiff arm. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Hold it, up and.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it, up and.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The run from the shotgun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it, up and.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Sooners decide to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
He's got it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll do it himself. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for room, it's Henry. The Buffaloes get enough for the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Handoff from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Looking downfield, it's Schuster. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This offense has a 2nd down play. It's a draw. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. At the 35, he's open. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
Offense set on 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the ground with the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Using the quick game. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. With the catch, it's Romanowski. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Power football with the run. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Henry. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Schuster. Finds his tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Catch in the middle, it's Emmanuel. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. That one comes out hot down the right side. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Give to the running back.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! They move on top here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Setting up for the PAT, and when he gets this late, every point matters. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going up top here late in the game. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown Sooners! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
He can make this one, the lead will be 3. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Dropping back, it's Schuster. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Quarterback moving. Slithers into space. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Montgomery. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the quarterback takes a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really come? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.